In the sands of Arabia, there unfolded a momentous event that would forever shape the course of history. The Battle of Badr. It was a clash that pitted faith against might, courage against arrogance, and belief against disbelief. In the year of second after Hijri, which corresponds to 624 AD, the early Muslim community in Medina found itself in a precarious position. The Quraysh, the powerful tribe of Mecca, sought to extinguish the nascent faith that had taken root in the hearts of the believers. Led by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Muslims faced the daunting challenge of defending their newfound faith against a formidable enemy. But why did this battle happen? It was rooted in the relentless persecution faced by the Muslims in Mecca. Driven out from their homes, they sought refuge in the city of Medina. However, the Quraysh were unwilling to let them live in peace. They saw the growing strength of the Muslim community as a threat to their dominance and decided to crush it once and for all. As the specter of battle cast its shadow over the horizon, the Muslim community in Medina responded with unwavering solidarity and sacrifice. Every member, from the humblest to the most prominent, felt the urgency of the moment. They rallied around their leaders, Abu Bakr and Umar, inspired by their example of selflessness and devotion to the cause. In a remarkable display of unity, Muslims from all walks of life came forward, each eager to contribute what they could for the impending battle. Some brought provisions, others offered weapons, and still others volunteered their services. Among them, Abu Bakr and Umar stood out for their unparalleled generosity and commitment. Abu Bakr, known for his wealth and generosity, spared no expense in support of the Muslim cause. He brought forth all his possessions, his wealth a symbol of his unwavering dedication to defending Islam. Umar, renowned for his strength and resolve, followed suit, offering half of his belongings without hesitation. Their actions set a powerful example, inspiring others to give generously and sacrificially for the greater good. In this collective effort, every contribution, no matter how small, became a vital part of the preparations for battle. It was a testament to the strength of the Muslim community, bound together by faith and solidarity, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. And as they stood united, their resolve unshakable, they knew that victory was not just a possibility, but a certainty guided by the grace of Allah. On the eve of the battle, As the Muslims prepared for what lay ahead, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, stood in prayer, beseeching Allah for strength and guidance. With unwavering faith, he prayed for victory and protection for his followers, invoking the mercy and grace of the Almighty. As dawn painted the sky with hues of orange and gold, casting a surreal glow over the plains of Badr, two formidable forces stood poised for battle. On one side stood the Quraysh, their ranks bristling with armored warriors, their resolve as unyielding as the desert sun. Across the expanse, the Muslims, though outnumbered and outmatched, stood firm, their faith a shield against the looming threat. Amidst the tension that hung heavy in the air, the Quraysh proposed a daring gambit to settle the conflict with minimal bloodshed, a series of one-on-one combat duels. 3 of their most renowned warriors stepped forward, their names echoing through the ranks: Utbah ibn Rabi'ah, Shaybah ibn Rabi'ah, and Walid ibn Utbah. Their challenge was clear: to prove their superiority on the battlefield, one duel at a time. But the Muslims, undaunted by the bravado of their adversaries, answered the call with unwavering courage. 3 champions emerged from their midst, their names etched in the annals of history: Ali ibn Abi Talib, Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, and Ubaidah ibn al-Harith, each one a paragon of valor, each one ready to face the might of the Quraysh. With bated breath, the onlookers watched as the duels unfolded, the clash of steel ringing out across the plains like a symphony of war. Ali, the Lion of God, faced Utbah, his sword flashing in the sunlight as he danced with deadly grace. Hamza, the lion's uncle, confronted Shaybah, his blows raining down like thunder upon his opponent. And Ubaidah, the faithful companion, stood resolute against Walid, his every move a testament to his unwavering resolve. In these individual contests, the Muslims emerged victorious, their prowess on the battlefield undeniable. With each duel won, their morale soared, their confidence bolstered by the knowledge that they were more than a match for their adversaries. And though the outcome of the larger battle still hung in the balance, the Muslims knew that they had struck a decisive blow against the forces of tyranny and oppression. As the sun cast its first rays upon the sands of Badr, signaling the onset of battle, a tension hung heavy in the air. The Muslims, though outnumbered and facing daunting odds, stood resolute in their faith, prepared to defend their beliefs against the onslaught of the Quraysh. Amidst the clamor of war, an unseen presence hovered over the battlefield, its divine influence palpable to those attuned to the spiritual realm. Though the angels themselves remained veiled from mortal eyes, their presence was keenly felt by the believers, their ethereal essence suffusing the air with an otherworldly energy. As the Quraysh cavalry thundered across the plains, their war horses kicking up clouds of dust in their wake, a sudden disruption rippled through their ranks. Muslim fighters, their hearts filled with faith and their senses heightened by divine awareness, witnessed a miraculous sight: the enemy horsemen being thrown into disarray, as if by unseen hands, their mounts rearing and bucking in confusion. Though the angels remained hidden from human sight, their intervention was unmistakable. It was as if the very air crackled with their presence, guiding the course of battle in subtle yet profound ways. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gifted with the ability to perceive the unseen, beheld the celestial host marshaled by Archangel Gabriel, their radiant forms a beacon of hope amidst the chaos of combat. With the assurance of divine assistance, the Muslims fought with renewed fervor, emboldened by the knowledge that Allah's angels fought alongside them. Though the struggle was fierce and the odds seemed insurmountable, their faith remained unshaken, their hearts fortified by the knowledge that victory was assured by the grace of Allah. The clash was fierce, and the sacrifices were great. In the end, the Muslims emerged triumphant, with a clear victory over the Quraysh. Despite their smaller numbers, they had proven that faith and determination could overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. The triumph at Badr, though glorious, was not without its toll of sacrifice and loss. As the dust settled on the battlefield, the Muslim community mourned the loss of nearly 14 of its brave soldiers who had laid down their lives in defense of their faith. These martyrs, their names etched in the annals of history, served as beacons of courage and devotion, their ultimate sacrifice a testament to the depth of their faith. Among the fallen were heroes whose valor and steadfastness would forever be remembered. Their names, spoken with reverence, echoed across the sands of Badr, a reminder of the price paid for Islam's survival and eventual triumph. Yet, even in their passing, their legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to stand firm in the face of adversity and uphold the principles of justice and righteousness. On the other side of the battlefield, the Quraysh suffered a devastating blow to their pride and power. The loss of nearly 70 prominent warriors, including renowned figures like Umayyad ibn Khalaf and the defiant Abu Jahl, dealt a severe blow to their military might and morale. It was a humbling lesson for the Quraysh, who had underestimated the resolve and resilience of the Muslim community. In the aftermath of Badr, the Quraysh would continue to feel the repercussions of their defeat for years to come. Their hostility towards Islam would only deepen, fueling further conflicts and struggles in the tumultuous years ahead. But the seeds of victory sown on the plains of Badr had already been planted, destined to bear fruit in the ongoing struggle for truth and righteousness. Today, the names of the 14 martyrs of Badr still resonate within the hearts of believers, their memory a source of inspiration and strength. In the field of Badr, where their blood was shed, their sacrifice stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of Islam and the unwavering commitment of its followers to stand firm in the face of adversity. The Battle of Badr teaches that with faith, unity, and divine assistance, even the smallest can overcome the greatest. It underscores the power of Allah's help, reminding us that victory belongs to those who remain steadfast in their beliefs and trust in the Almighty.